It's not so bad, you'll see. I knew someone like you once. She had millions of fish hooks all over her body, each attached to a silken thread, and at the end of every thread there was a fisherman reeling in the catch. Millions of fishermen all over a dark universe, whose only task was to tear her apart. She held herself together through sheer will, forged her nerve endings into steel. But she knew one day something would snap. And it did. She expected an explosion, with millions of tiny fragments of herself flying in opposite directions. She thought it would be a quick and brutal death. But it wasn't. She didn't fly apart. She stretched. The fisherman reeled her in carefully, slowly, and she stretched. She stretched till she was double, triple, quadruple in size. And when she was as big as the universe, her body only space, her mind as wide and clear as the western sky, the fishermen lay down their rods, gently removed the fish hooks from her skin, and she was free. Enormous, beautiful, and free. And she had to ask herself, how had I ever squeezed into such a tiny body?
Fuck. I'm alive. Oh, this isn't working. I can't keep my mind on the job. Death's something that always happened just before the bows, with an encore on Saturdays. I've always picked myself up, brushed myself off, and said, thank God that's over. I just can't imagine the real thing will be any different. I just died too many times. I counted everything up the other day. I've been stabbed, shot, poisoned, strangled, and even hung. I was burned at the stake no fewer than 215 times in one season, and I can't tell you how many times I've starved to death. Between that and going mad, it's a miracle I can still walk. I've gone mad exactly 28 times. 28! Mostly through grief at the loss of a husband. Sometimes through shock treatment. That was very popular in the 60s. I've had 118 husbands, most of whom killed me, or I killed them, or we made each other so bloody miserable that in the end I was grateful for the shock treatment. I've had 53 extramarital affairs. Appalling behaviour. Lost count with the children. All up, I've had about 300, I think. Killed all of them in one play, ate 2 in another, and traded a few in for bread during the war. Never liked a single one of them except for Samuel. Dear Samuel. He said, he has killed me, Mother. With such conviction, I forgot where I was and hit the poor murderer over the head with a candlestick. It was the first time in history that Lady Macduff and her son escaped. Everyone was mortified, of course. Not supposed to rewrite Shakespeare. It's apparently bad form.
Oh, save the squash courts. Oh, bless. 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 Is that all you got for me, plum cake?
I beg your pardon?
Papa needs a little kick. Something with a bit of extra sweetness.
Miss Carlisle, is this guy, bothering you?
Have we met?
The girl is a reporter for Omen. Her name is
a lie. I knew it. I knew that smile. Vaz.
pawing my babies. That whiny millennial is onto us. And you are going to wash her mouth out with lead.
So you have met her before?
Met her. I diagnosed her.